Okay, so for today's makeup look, my eye look isn't gonna be as creative because I'm drawing flowers and stuff around my eyes, so I thought this would be a good time to show you how I do a regular eye look. So not everybody really has to do this, and I don't think most people do, but I have to. I have very oily skin and my eyes are creasy, so before I start my eye look, I usually just get a dry paper towel and I just wipe off my eyes a little bit, very gently, just in case there's any extra product from my base makeup or oil or anything, because I don't want my eye look to crease. Now before I start doing my shadow, I'm going to use an eye base, which you should do no matter what color shadow you're using. I highly recommend using a base of some sort. You can use an actual eyeshadow base. This one is from Urban Decay, or you could just use concealer, which is what I'm doing. I actually prefer using concealer. I just dab on a little bit with the applicator, and then I take a brush. This one's a little bit fluffier than a packing brush, and I just tap, 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 and blend it out. And just to make sure it's evenly covered, I like to get a beauty blender and just pat it down a little bit. I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush and this light brown shade here to go all around my crease underneath of my brow bone. I like to start about here and I just like press some on and then I start blending it out because I feel like that's easier for me. And I like to wing out my eyeshadow a little bit, so I pull it out past my eyebrow ever so slightly. However, I'm trying not to get any shadow on this part of my eyelid. I want that to be a blank canvas for now. Now I'm going in with a darker brown, and I'm just going to go right on the outer corner of my eye, underneath of my crease, and blend that out. Now I'm going to go in with this super shimmery shade right here and go all over my lid. Being so extremely honest, usually when I do shimmer or glitter on my cut crease looks, I use my finger to apply it because it's just so much easier. You can really pack in that sparkle or glitter and it looks so much nicer, in my opinion. But if you don't like touching your eye, of course, you can use a flat brush. I don't add any extra product to it, but I take the brush I was using for my brown and I just kind of blend into the shimmer a little tiny bit so that it doesn't look as harsh or messy. And for under eye shadow, I take a tiny fluffy brush and I just try to get underneath of my lashes the best that I can and blend it into the little wing that I created. Since this video is so long, this concludes my eyeshadow lesson, but I could do another one for eyeliner and all that fun stuff.